Nah, that's too basic. That's I don't know. That's one of those off top. That's like the only old time singer I know. White old time singer. Like off top, I have to think about it. Get some water in my system. Refreshing. Alright, where they at? Where they at?
I have two suspects. Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come
Exactly.
on,
Hey, bro, don't hold on. I gotta lift my shades for you. Don't you ever disrespect me like that again, bro. Don't you ever do that. Nigga, you got that motherfucking hawking animal haircut on your head, boy. Now I'm on your boy, navy blue, navy old. I ain't baked somebody in so long. Let me stop. A hawking animal haircut having ass.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
I want to make promise. You know you make. We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Alright, so Varley. So this is the guy. Who is this guy?
Oh, you're not even gonna hear me out?
Smack. Who is this nigga? Varley. No, not Varley. Not People Clues. Varley is the one with. This ain't the one for. Okay, this is the one. I'm thinking this the one is for murder, right? Yeah, this is the one that's for murder. They got a warrant out for murder. And he has a warrant for murder, and he's an anarchist. He's the one that's pushing the anarchy propaganda. And the mosquito coils were found also in Varley's locker. Walter Clement. So what we have against him are the coils, propaganda of anarchy, warrant for murder. Anything else in particular? Then we have the house that blew up that he serviced, and I think Walter was saying that he get kickbacks from testifies to being offered kickbacks by Reginald Varley. He was saying that actually, so I don't screw up his words. Let me see what he said. He said he gets all I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer, does that work, spreads it around if he can. Okay. Alright, so we got that as well. So we got a lot of clues for this man.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Alright, so work at Sawyer Residence.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Maybe. I can accuse him that now I also have accused somebody and had direct evidence to them. That's why I be so quick. I don't be so quick to accuse people and use stuff that I feel like is, the right evidence. I forgot what I did, but I accused him. And I'm like, look, this points right to you, but then it wasn't the right thing. But right now, I'm gonna accuse him, and I'm gonna use the fact that we know for 100% fact that you serviced the Sawyer house. I feel like that's pretty easy.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
How can we prove that you were? Because you make sure Sawyer.
Your name is on the inside
is on
door
it.
of their water heater.
Exactly.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Nope. Nah. Your boy ratted on you, cuh.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Nah, cuh. Your boy ratted on you.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
You want to give us the names? No? You want to go to jail? Sure. All right.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Instaheat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Oh, man. Okay, he looks guilty. He looks guilty. I want to play bad cop. He looks guilty. Because he knows. So he knows what will happen. He said, I've made that mistake before. So he knows exactly. Being that he made the mistake before, if he wanted to do it intentionally, he knows how to do it. I don't think I have any evidence that proves that he did it. Because we used this already. That he was there when he serviced it. Gas flow. Or do we... Oh. Or do we... Ah. I'm a little... Oh, I think this might be the one. I think I'm finna get back on the force. I'm finna get back to the top desk. Because this was the valve that was picked up at the scene of the Sawyer residence. And this is the person that...
Hey, buddy, why don't you stand around some more while I sneak out that door?
Let me pause, because I hate when niggas interrupt me. This is the guy that serviced the Sawyer house. We found a regulator valve outside the Sawyer house after it exploded. We took it to the guy that knows. We took it to the manager, and he said that this has been tampered with. Actually, just to make sure, I'm gonna go all the way back up there. Cause I just want to make sure. Okay, we need to speak to someone. Okay, that was when we investigated a couple of households. What can you tell us about this? Pressure regulator from let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with. You see the diaphragm. So yeah. Because what other regulator valve will we have besides the one that we found on the scene? The one that yeah, because we didn't take the one that the fire chief had, because he was like, this is a regulator valve. I had to do some stuff to do it, but we didn't take it. I think this the one though. This gotta be, because now he's saying What would reversing the diaphragm of an Instant Heat Model 70 do? I've made that mistake before. So fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Nah, that doesn't fit here. But a seal can bark twice. Don't mean a dog will. So yeah. What the fuck is wrong with me? So he's saying I've made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot on. He said that's the one. Just cause a seal will bark twice don't mean a dog will. Oh my god. You didn't deliberately. I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot on. So either he's actually blew up another house by mistake and we didn't know about it, or when he or when like he tested, I guess like when they're manufacturing in the actual factory, it'll like in the manufacturing stage, like that's probably what happened. That's how he probably knows. Yo, what's up, Nightheart? So now Cole is saying, so you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house? No, I didn't. Are you out of your mind? But we found we found a regulator at the scene of the explosion. Took it to your manager. That's, you know, he knows about this stuff. He told us that this was tampered with. So this got to be the evidence. This got to be it.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
The regulator valve. Your boss proved that it was tampered with.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I have
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know who'd be worse.
How does that not make sense? The Sawyer house explodes. We find a regulator valve at the scene of the explosion. We also find out that he was the one that serviced the Sawyer house. We also took the regulator valve to his boss, and he clarified that it was tampered with. How does that not, unless I got my people wrong? I pray to God I didn't get my people wrong. Because it said regulator valve, fire damage recovered from Sawyer residence. Okay. Oh. Wait. Who did we just press? We just pressed Varley, right? Right, we just pressed Varley. And it says, at the Sawyer family heater destroyed after being serviced by Reginald Varley. Yeah. I don't get it. We just pressed Varley. Sawyer family heater destroyed after being served by Reginald Varley. The regulator valve, the manager proved that it was tampered with. That don't make no sense to me. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Where's the investigator room one? Whatever.
You sure that's not that crazy cop that almost ran me over?
Hilarious.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
That's still crazy to me. We even used the fuse box. We even used the Insta heater to accuse him that he was the one that serviced the Sawyer residence. That's crazy. But whatever, dude. Not you, Nightheart, but I'm just saying whatever to the game. That's fucking crazy. I just went through all that deductive reasoning for nothing. I'ma still might end up charging him if this dude we finna press. Man, I'm trying to say, how does that not? I feel like that makes the most sense. He serviced the Sawyer house. Regulator was found at the scene. I took it. We took it to the Insta Heat factory. The manager proved and clarified that it was tampered with. Who else would tamper with it besides the person? Maybe because it leaves some reasonable doubt. I mean, it could be. It's a possibility that it was tampered with before Reginald went to service. Like somebody tampered with it in the factory, and then he gets the call like, "Yo, go change this heater." And he takes everything he needs. So he takes the heater, the valve, and everything else, packs it up into the truck and installs it. But in the cutscene, it showed that the person was tampering with it while he was there. So, I mean, we weren't there. As Cole, I wasn't there. But as the gamer, I was there. Somebody tampered with it in the back of the truck while they were in front of the house. But it could have been like, if we didn't see that cutscene, it could have been like somebody tampered with it at the factory, put it in, you know, Valor's truck with the stuff he needed, and then he just hooked it up, not knowing that it was tampered with. But nah, that still don't make no sense to me. I feel like that was the perfect thing to accuse him with. But let's get into this.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What did you just say? And that includes sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, I didn't even go over the evidence that we have against him. So the evidence we have against him. So Stefan's family heater destroyed after being serviced by Matthew Ryan. So we have this against him. We also have, oh, maybe I should have, maybe when I was pressing Varley, I should have accused him with bro. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I'll watch something after I beat the game. I'll watch all like the right decisions. Matt Ryan shows prior convictions for contempt and assault. Anarchist propaganda for distribution.
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, Copper.
Calm down, calm down. And who was? Could I have really pressed him with the mosquito coils though? I mean, I guess I could have. I don't know. My reasoning, I feel like I should have pressed Varley with the regulator valve. I feel like that was the best piece of evidence, but I probably should have accused him and used the mosquito coils or his boss's statement. All right, let me reread this just to make sure. So he says, you want to change the world? Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person. And you're doing your part? Yes, I am. Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company? I have no idea what you're talking about. Sabotage. We don't have any evidence that he sabotaged, because whose house did he service? He serviced the Steffens. I didn't find no water. I didn't find no regulator valve at the Steffens estate. So, does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company? But I do have the water heater with his name in it. Sabotaging water heaters, but I don't think I would use that. I think I would use the anarchist propaganda, because that's kind of the angle that we're going at. You know what? Hold on.
Now you got nothing to say? Well, I'm not done.
Okay, anarchist literature. Okay, that's what the stuff was.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Said, man, the way you think, I'm enjoying the gameplay. Hey, thanks, Nightheart. I appreciate that. So he says he knows nothing about this. Now the posing question was the anarchist literature, and now he's saying that he knows nothing about that. So we're gonna, and then we also have, I'm gonna accuse him of that.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your anarchist pamphlet. And then, let me make sure, anarchist propaganda for distribution. And even Clemens, he said that Ryan was always pushing this in people's face. So clearly he's passionate about, like, bringing down the man and the big corporations and stuff like that, which is anarchy. It's just, you know, breaking down barriers and stuff. Well, I don't know much about anarchy. I'm more so a one-man band. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company, how do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Alright, so this is a guy, I feel like it could go either way. Like with this case, like so far, like off bat, I kind of want to throw the book at Varley. But being an anarchist, I mean, it's other ways to, cause you could protest, you could sit in, you could, you know, just rebel against big corporation. You could just do that without having to go to this extreme measure. So, but it has been measures I can't recall. But in anarchy, based on anarchy, I know anarchy, stereotypically, people like blow stuff up when they're in the name of anarchy. So, how I'm thinking is, maybe they both did it. But I gotta charge one person. But whatever. Let's get into it. Alright, so the Instant Heat Model 70.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
The way he said that, I think I'm going more than likely have to play bad cop, because I don't have anything to accuse him that he does know. Because his boss says he testifies to ease of pressure regulation tampering. But that wasn't using this wouldn't necessarily say that bro knows how to do it. Regulator valve. What else do we have? And then plus he folded his arms too. That's another thing that kind of threw me off. You know how to reverse the diaphragm? No, I don't. Cause yeah, we don't have anything directly pointing. Cause the regulator valve, I keep saying, yeah. Cause the regulator valves was found at the Sawyer house, and the person and the manager proved that it was testified that it was tampered with. I didn't find anything at the Steffens residence. I only found the broken instant heat, and I saw bro name in there. So, let me read up on you a little bit. Hold on. Cause what else? Contempt and assault. Okay, so he doesn't have any anarchy. Any arson background. I don't even know if arsonistic is a word. And this was found in Valer's locker. Okay, Varley's locker. All right. So we used that. That's good. Criminal record, contempt and assault. I want to say because I want to accuse him and use this, but like I said, just because his boss testified that it's easy to do it doesn't mean that
I can wait just as long as you can.
Doesn't mean that he in particular knows how to do it. Cause making ramen is easy. Making a grilled cheese sandwich is easy, but people fuck it up. People don't know how to do it. So it's a possibility. It's that doubt that he might be telling the truth. I just don't believe him. I want to play bad cop, but I'm kind of hesitant.
Now you got nothing to say? Well, I'm not done.
My bad. I'm gonna come back to this question.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I say y'all beat the I say y'all beat the nigga in the interrogation room. Fuck it. I feel you, bro. What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Nothing. This Will Ferrell looking ass nigga. Suburban. Cause who was getting the kickback? Cause Varley was getting the kickbacks. I don't have anything that proves that Ryan knows about the Suburban Redevelopment. Let me just make sure. Suburban Redevelopment. Yeah. So I know I can't accuse him. So it's either good cop or bad cop. I want to go good cop. I want to go good cop. What can you tell us about Suburban?
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, copper.
Yeah, I do kind of want to beat his ass though.
Let's change the subject. You ever visit Catalina Island?
What type of shit?
I went there for my honeymoon.
What type of shit was that, Cole? Alright.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Okay.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
It's easy.
Your boss at Insta, he said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Don't fucking play with me.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Oh, that was easy.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
I pulled your jackets. I pulled your criminal record.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
It's Hephaestus. Oh, this is tough. Do we send Will Ferrell
That's
to jail?
it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Dang. Hold on. I forgot how this nigga look. I want to make a joke about him. Damn, do we send Will Ferrell to jail? Or do we send Vin Diesel daddy to jail? I don't know. Cause look, alright, so now let me break it down. Now I got time to really break it down who I'm finna. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. So now. So bro said. Let me pull up the law just so I remember his name. Ryan. So it's Ryan and Varley. So Ryan just said that he lost his family due to negligence. Now that happens in some cases. You know, even when we revert like, you know, to something else, when we, you know, look at it as something else, like, you know, you grow up in the hood, you know how the environment is, somebody shoot your relative, so now when you grow up with hatred and you want to go shoot the person that shot your relative, you want to shoot their relatives. So I can see Ryan doing that just out of revenge, out of wanting to feel like, you know, wanting to feel. I don't even remember. I think because he said he lost his whole family, and I can't even remember which one, because it was a family inside this house, inside one of the houses, but I can't remember which one it was. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top. I hope I don't go over it, because it was the first house we went to. John Cunningham. Oh, that was the. So who lost their family? Okay, the Steffens. So the Steffens were the ones that were at Catalina Island, and then they came back. So it was the Sawyers that lost their family. Well, yeah, it was the Sawyers who all like got killed in the explosion. So yeah. So I can see that as being motive. Like, okay, the negligence of some company caused me to lose my family. So now I'm going to inflict that same pain on this company. Because what did he say? I lost my whole family. And which company? Hephaestus Water Heater Company. Hephaestus. And then he said that Hephaestus bought them, right? Bought Insta Heat, didn't he? Yeah. Insta Heat breaks down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Asbestos. Insta Heat, oh no, Insta Heat bought Asbestos. Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies. So Insta Heat is like the head. So they bought out 4 other companies, or 3. Let's just say 3 main companies: Asbestos, Vulcan, Pyro. But we ain't got to talk about Vulcan and Pyro. So Asbestos. So ideally, in the chain of command, like they say, you kill the head of the snake, or you kill the head and the body shall die. So he works for InstaHeat, which is the parent company of the company that is negligence for having his family killed. So if you take out InstaHeat, you take out InstaHeat, Asbestos, Vulcan, and Pyro, because that's the parent company. And this man is all about anarchy and spreading that type of propaganda and shutting down the corporations, etc., etc. So that's his motive. I can see that. Now, Farley, on the other hand, he knows. I feel like we have motive for Ryan, but I feel like we have evidence for Ryan too, because his water heater was found at the scene as well. But I don't know, just something about Varley, because we actually recovered one of the valves at that scene and then took it to his manager and said, yeah, this is unacceptable, this has been tampered with. So if, logically speaking, Varley worked on the InstaHeat, if it went that way, based on how the cutscene was playing, because somebody tampered with it while they were putting the box together, while they were putting the heater together. So Varley gets there, puts it up, reverses the regulator, puts it in, and wait. We didn't press him with it, but we still have that for evidence. And then wasn't the mosquito stuff found in Varley's locker? Yeah, it was found in his locker. I don't know how many come up in here though. So, and he was saying about the mosquito coil is that it takes an hour for the mosquito coil to like finish its cycle. So that gives the person a time to get away. So we have the mosquito's coil in his locker. We have the regulator valve tampered with on the scene, and we can confirm that with their manager. We have the evidence that proves that he was the one that was at the Sawyer residence. And what other evidence do we have? Bro, I do not know, bro. Let me just see. Sawyer kept complaining. Oh, and this is the guy. That's the key that I was trying to put together. I'm like, it's something else about this nigga. And this is the guy that's working with the suburban development. He's getting kickback. So he's doing their dirt. Oh my God, this game is so fucking good, bro. It makes no sense. This game is good. I don't know how, because they literally have enough evidence. I could put both of these niggas in jail if I wanted to, but I can't because I have to choose one. I would if I was really in this scenario. But you have Varley taking kickbacks from suburban development. The dude whose house blew up was the last house on the block that they needed. Everybody else on the block bought out, but he was the last house. So if I was in suburban developments, I'm like, yo, I need this lot. No, I don't want to give it away. All right, I'm gonna take it. And they took it by having it blow up, and now suburban development is gonna bulldozer over it. So boom, now they got that spot. The regulator valve was found on the scene by me. The boss clarified that it was tampered with, and he gets bread from suburban development. which means that he's doing shiesty shit on the side. So I feel like he has that motive to carry out that job to keep that money coming in. But then again, looking at Ryan, cause I'm trying to think of a scenario in real life. I mean, well, yeah, like that scenario I just said, like, you know, you young, one of your relatives gets shot, either, you know, die, survive, you grow up hating the other side, and now you want to retaliate. You want to retaliate. So now you going to go to that other side and you going to avenge. So basically Ryan's motive is avenging. Varley's motive is doing his job to keep that money coming in. But Ryan, so yeah, with Ryan, but then again, I got that suburban development question wrong, so I don't know if he knows anything about suburban development. But which is more motive, money or revenge of a family? They're both guilty. They're both guilty. They're both guilty. I just have to decide who I guess who is more guilty. But I don't have that. Only thing I have is motive. For Ryan, all I have is motive. I feel like but we all got evidence. But I feel like with that regulator valve found on the scene and clarified that it was been tampered with by the manager, I feel like I have more evidence, quote unquote, pointing towards Varley. But me personally, I feel like Varley blew up their house and Ryan blew up their house. Me personally, I feel like they both blew up a house intentionally. So he died. So his family got took by asbestos, and that's how I see it. That makes sense. Instaheat bought out the company that was negligent of killing his family. So now he's working for Instaheat. If he does something that puts Instaheat in a terrible light, that would take out Instaheat and all the subsidiaries. So he could take out the whole corporation with blowing up a house. And then on the other hand, Varley, on the other hand, he probably can get a bonus. I don't even want to do no assumptions. But Varley is getting kickbacks from suburban development. So you carry out a job, you're going to get paid. They tell you to do this, you do it, you get paid. And then plus the mosquito coils. The mosquito coils were found on the scene of the crime. I mean, not on the scene of the crime, in Buddy locker. So I feel like I have more evidence pointed towards Varley. I'm finna go lock his ass up.
I'm gonna make him take me to the pictures tonight.
Hey, fuck you.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put.
Hey, bro, I'm locking you up. I'm sorry. Not
Reginald
really, though.
Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy?
Are you serious?
I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Nah, bro. I got the right guy. Dang, I really got a 2-star case. So I guess I did get the wrong guy. That's crazy. The case against Varley was dangerously thin for a man facing 4 counts of murder. Well, still, fuck it. We got a murderer off the streets. Hey. Right. Because this, I don't care. I'm still doing my job. Bro, okay, bro blew up a house. I mean, you know, Ryan, he blew up a house. But wasn't nobody in that house. Varley was in charge of blowing up a house and killed 4 people. And he has a warrant for murder in Detroit. We getting a nigga off the street that's potentially dangerous. I'm saying, bro. Dang, they really gave me 2 stars. Did I really lock up the... That's why I love and hate this game, bro. They had so many similar evidence and motives. And fuck it though. We gonna ride till the wheels fall off.